My family tried to sue me for my inheritance. But karma hit them hard. What would you do if your entire family turned against you, not just with insults, not just with pressure, but by actually trying to drag you to court, just to take away what your aunt left you? That's what happened to me. And let me tell you, this story doesn't end the way they expected. When my aunt passed, the lawyer gathered us in his office. Everyone assumed the inheritance would be split equally. But the moment the will was read, the room froze. My aunt left everything to me. The house, the savings, the investments, millions. My mother's jaw dropped. My brother whispered, "This must be a mistake." My aunt, Mum Sis, started crying, not from grief, but from pure anger. Why me? Because I was the only one who cared for her in her final years. No one cared to visit her or spend some time with her. I did everything in my power to be beside her. That same night, the attacks began. My brother called me and said, "If you don't split that money, I'll make sure you regret it." My cousin sent me a message, "Family comes first. Be smart, or you'll be left alone." Even my own mother told me, "You're tearing this family apart by keeping everything for yourself." But where were they when my aunt needed help? Nowhere. A week later, my uncle called for a family meeting. They ambushed me. My cousin slammed his fist on the table, "We've decided you need to give each of us a fair share." I looked around. It wasn't a request, it was a demand. I said no. That's when my brother stood up and shouted, "Fine. If you won't share, we'll take you to court. Don't think you can win against your own blood." I thought it was an empty threat. But then, a few weeks later, I received a legal notice. My own family was suing me, claiming my aunt was mentally unfit when she wrote the will. I was furious. Not only were they trying to steal my inheritance, they were disrespecting aunt's memory. I hired a lawyer. It became war. As the case heated up, my lawyer asked me to search aunt's study for any documents. While digging through her desk, I found a locked drawer. Inside was a stack of letters, and a USB drive. The letters were shocking. Aunt had written detailed notes about each family member. How my brother only visited when he needed money. How my aunt, other sis, ignored her calls. How my cousins laughed when she begged them for help. And the USB? It contained videos. Aunt had secretly recorded conversations with relatives, begging them to visit her, only to be brushed off. This was gold. Proof that she was fully aware, and that her decision to give me everything was deliberate. When the trial began, my family's lawyer painted me as a manipulative nephew who stole family's estate. Then my lawyer pulled out the letters and videos. The courtroom gasped. The judge watched as my aunt's voice played. "I know exactly what I'm doing. I want my boy Sam to have everything. The rest of them don't deserve it." Case closed. My family's lawsuit collapsed instantly. But here's the kicker. The judge not only dismissed their case, he fined them heavily for wasting the court's time. They ended up owing thousands in legal fees. My brother had to sell his car. My other aunt's business went bankrupt. Karma hit them harder than I ever could. After the trial, I remembered one last sealed envelope aunt left me. Inside was a short but powerful note, "I knew they would fight you. But I also knew you would stand strong. This inheritance isn't just money, it's my final lesson to you. Sometimes, family is not defined by blood, but by loyalty. Stand tall, even when you stand alone." I cried reading those words. Today, most of my family doesn't speak to me. Some say I'm heartless. Others whisper that I destroyed the family. But tell me, would you have given in to their demands, or would you have fought like me?